Welcome one and all to a surprise Sunday live stream of a brand new game. This game is called LoneSails and it's not released yet. It'll be available on May 17th, I believe, is the date. And I'm feeling really privileged, for lack of a better word, because this game was viral on Reddit a few days ago. I don't know if viral is the right word, but it came to the top page of Reddit, and the developers were asking a big Q&A and showing off screenshots from the game, and I thought, this looks great. And so I leveraged my influence as a YouTuber with some subscribers to ask for a free copy. And they thankfully gave me a free copy really early, and they were really gracious towards me. But that said, it is a beta version. All right, so everything you're about to see is a beta version. However, I've already played through the game once, and it's extremely well polished. But the reason I'm playing this on my Sunday is because I'm really looking forward to a break, a little change of pace, and it is a post-apocalyptic game. It's pitched as a zombie-free post-apocalyptic game about vehicles, right? So kind of like a Mad Max thing, but it's its own thing. Anyway, it's a lot of fun, and so I figured I would play it for all of you now. Pitched as a... And there we go. My sound is sounding great. Now, as I said, I've already played through it once. It was a blast, so we're going to do a new game here. And so you guys can see this experience from the very beginning as it was intended. While the game loads up, I'm going to light up a cigar. Good to see everybody here on Sunday. Kimmy Valance, sponsor, great to have you here. Mikey Cole says, Oxhorn, I bought your shirt a while ago, and I still love it to this day. Well, I'm so glad that you bought my shirt. I've got a new design coming. All right, press any key. I'm also playing it on the highest graphical setting, which I didn't do in my first playthrough, so I'm hoping for a unique experience here. Also, I kind of whipped through my first playthrough, so I'm going to take my time here. Okay, this is a treehouse with a pinwheel and the photo of some guy. And I can't interact with it. So I'm going to go this way. Hey, new sponsor! Niche Gurlak. Thank you so much for sponsoring. Now, I picked this up last time, but I didn't know what to do with it. Why is it giving me different... Okay, it says V, but E works too. So I'm not sure why it said V. Okay. So let's pay close attention here. We've got photographs on the walls. Some sort of photograph in the top left-hand corner, and that looks like schematics on the walls. Space bar to jump. So this guy's got a photograph of himself. X. Oh. They changed it. I just downloaded a new version, and that was set to to N last time. Okay, I don't know what this mailbox does, but I do know that these lights are important. So I'm going to take the light. But I don't know what to do with it. I still didn't figure out what to do with the mailbox. Now, I should be dropping down on the other side of that, but I want to take my time this time to make sure I didn't miss anything. So not N, but X. Okay, so we've got the schematics of some sort of vehicle on the wall. What is that downstairs? Looks like there's is that a baby carriage in the basement? Maybe there's a sadder side to this story than I thought. Hey! Oxhorn, you've inspired me to write a story about my post-Fallout 4 ending, and my friend came up with a fun idea. Cold War between the Minutemen and the Brotherhood. What do you think? I mean, in my gameplay, they're already at in a Cold War. Foodstuffs on the table. And then I'm interested in this picture. What's in his hand? I don't know. So there's the lore is here, but we have to interpret it. We've got to figure it out through environmental gameplay. I'm collecting these things for a reason because, well, you'll see. There's a baby carriage in the basement. I didn't notice that last time. Oh no. Is that a sad story? Alright, well, let's push these things outside. Looks like he painted a picture of a house on this rock. And we'll travel to the east. I'm assuming this is east. Oh, I lost one. So this is a post-apocalyptic game. No zombies, thank God. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of zombies. But it is set in a world where civilization has ended and people are trying to survive. So I don't know where this is in the timeline. But this person he starts at a memorial site, so I'm assuming something bad happened to someone that he loved. Uh-oh, am I not going to be able to scoot those over? And then he's at his house, but then he chooses to abandon it. I guess I'm going to have to leave that stuff behind. So this is a dry seabed. Oh, well, not entirely dry, apparently. A little bit of liquid down there. And I'm glad I grabbed this light, because it's dark. Thanks, new sponsor, Hack's Mistress. And thanks for the tip, James. There we go. So this is the project that the character was working on. You saw the schematics in his house? Here it is. Okay, where do I want the light? I want it over here. Okay, so now that I've played through it once, I think I can describe exactly what we're looking at here. I think I figured it out. They don't tell you, so you got to figure it out. But this, okay, so this is, as you can see, it's a cutaway of the vehicle. This big circle right there in the middle is basically a fuel tank, and you can see that it's empty. This is the elevator, brings you up and down. We don't need to be up top just yet. This is the start button, but it's empty. It has no fuel. Now the way you refuel it is you go over here, and it's kind of like a train. The only difference is that for fuel it uses these boxes, which I think is just junk. I think this vehicle runs on garbage. Now each of these boxes I already know fills up the fuel tank 50%, so I'm going to drop 2 of the boxes on this garbage chute, and then we press this button. Alright, so it gets converted into some sort of fuel, which I think is water, because we have a steam release valve here. As the vehicle starts moving, it generates a lot of heat and releases steam. Now, one thing I didn't do before I started moving last time is I didn't explore, so I'm just quickly going to explore a little bit. Okay, I didn't miss anything. Yeah, you can't go very far. Your character is really tied to the vehicle in this game. Hey, thanks for the tip, Amiratad. You're my absolute favorite YouTuber. Always looking forward to your videos each day. Thank you, sir. And then Rye Tesler says, hey there, Ox. It's great to see you on a Sunday. I hope you're having a great Sunday, and I look forward to more vids. I'm sad to say that I've been busy with homework. Too busy to watch your vids, but I intend to watch more when I'm finished with school. Well, you know what? Homework is a priority, so I don't think you're doing anything bad there. You're doing exactly what you need to be doing. Homework first, Oxhorn second. All right, so let's start the ignition switch. There, you see it locks into place. And then watch my steam gauge. You see that red slowly building? It's building up steam. And it gets critical here in a second, and I have to release it. There, watch. Okay, so I've got to keep on top of that. If I don't release the steam, I could damage the vehicle. I've never actually seen what happens when you damage it, so I'm just assuming it's bad. Also, every now and then the button unlocks itself, I think every time you release the steam. So we have to continually go back and press the button. I love the music and the atmosphere of this game. It's so... I still haven't figured out why this button unlocks itself sometimes. Alright, so we're running out of fuel. Watch what happens when we run out of energy. It comes to a stop and you see the energy dial blinks like that. So now we're stuck, right? Well, it just so happens that thankfully the ship came with one final box of junk, which was hanging from this hook. So we'll go ahead and put it on the junk chute. Push the button. Also, every now and then we'll find junk lying around. I'm just gonna hop outside the ship. Is it a ship or... I mean, it's got wheels, so it's a vehicle. Okay. Peter says, I'm so happy I caught the stream. It's been a long time since I've watched you. Because of university finals, I can't wait to be on break. You know what? Finals are more important. But I'm so glad that you're here today. Good on you for having your priorities straight. Priorities being homework, of course, not watching. Or maybe it is watching. I love the music. Isn't that music great? It just, you get such wanderlust playing this. Oops. And here, okay, I'm gonna be careful. I always get sidetracked by talking during a broadcast. Oops. Okay, break. Did you see that? Isn't that great? You've got this little anchor at the bottom of your vehicle, and you deploy it by pressing this button there. Now, it does cost a little bit of fuel to deploy the anchor, so if you're completely empty, you can't deploy the anchor, which is a bit of a bummer. But now we can restock. So we find these boxes of junk, and then it's just the tedious process of dropping them over there. Now, what the ship doesn't have is very good storage. Later in the game, I'm going to have too much fuel. More fuel than I know what to do with. But for now, I guess I'll just store it over here. Now, I could store it in this hook, but it only holds one. And I need these for collecting lamps. Every now and then you find something in the world, like a lamp or something unique that you don't really find very often. Like there's a toy boat that you can walk away with and a teddy bear. And I always saved those things in my last playthrough, but I don't know what they did. I finished the game without finding out what they did. I guess they're just unique forms of fuel. Okay, I collected all the garbage. Let's go. Halloween Hunter says, hey, Oxhorn, my favorite YouTuber, please notice me. Alright. I noticed it. Also, I love how the music ties in with what you're doing. Notice how it kind of was toned down while I was outside and the ship stopped moving and we were looting garbage. But now that we're moving, we've got the traveling music, right? Isn't that a great touch? Also, you see those revolving numbers? I can't point. On the right part of the ship. At the nose of the vessel, you see that revolving counter. I believe that tracks how far you've gone. And I never did get to 9,999. So it doesn't go all the way. Come on. Ugh. It's a bit of a rough vehicle. You see it takes a while to get moving, but we can upgrade this thing as we explore the world. Oop, break! More fuel just in the nick of time. Now we have to be careful because we can damage our vessel. I keep thinking of it like a ship. Is it a vessel? I'm going to call it a vessel just because I kind of feel like... Well, we are exploring an old salt flat, so I guess it's an abandoned lake. Or not an abandoned lake, but a dried up lake bed. So we are on a salt flat. You saw us go down into this foggy area from the shore. So we're crossing an ocean or a large lake or something right now. All right, I'll put that on the edge. And then one more, right? Hey, new sponsor. Thank you, Jason. Good to have you on the program. Sponsors get special emojis, by the way, with the prefix Oxhorn. So :Oxhorn, and then you can type Oxhorn thumbs, Oxhorn hat, or whatever to start the emojis. Can you get attacked in this game? No, there are no enemies. But there's plenty of danger, which you'll see. So you can die. I did die in my last game, but it was only because I made a stupid boneheaded move. And I don't remember this part. Oh, we're really climbing. It's a little rickety. Oh, fuel! Okay, so we've got more crates, which is great, but we find a new fuel type here, and that's the barrel. The barrel will refuel the entire tank. So we only need one of these to completely refuel it, while we need two of the crates. And if anyone knows more about this game than me, let me know if I'm doing anything wrong, because as you can see, I'm starting to accumulate too much fuel. And this was a huge problem in my last playthrough. I didn't know where to store it. So I was consuming more fuel than necessary just to get rid of it, because it was taking up too much space. I don't know if that's intentional, or if they give you too much fuel in case some people are not as good at resource management as others, or if I just did something wrong. I'm not sure. All right, we've got all the fuel. Let's continue. Okay, locked in place. Release the steam. Let's go ahead and refuel the tank. There we go. Now we're going super slow because we are trying to go uphill right now. Hey, $50 tip. All right, I can't see your name. Rye Tesler. Okay. Thank you very much for the tip. I'm not going to be able to pay as close attention to chat as I normally would because I'm trying to play this game. Oh, and here I get distracted. I'm going backwards. No! Lock it. There we go. Peter Wagner says, I just turned 21. Is there any whiskey you'd recommend? Well, I typically like Scotch, and if you're looking for a good Scotch on your 21st birthday, well, if you want a really heavy Scotch, get Glenfiddich, Lafroig, or Lagavulin. All wonderful Scotches. All right, downhill. Here we go. Super fast to your speed. I don't want to hurt. Oh, brake! See, it takes a little while before the anchor kicks in. So you got to catch it. If you see something, oops. That's the winch. I'll show you how that works a little bit later. If you see something lying on the ground in front of you, you got to snag it before you run right over it. Although I suppose you don't have to. You could run over it. You don't harm it if you run over it. See, here's the fuel resource issue. They get they get blocked up here, and then I end up accidentally using more than I want to. Okay. Now, while the anchor's deployed, I'm just going to sneak outside the vessel and see if... What is that behind us? Is that a wreck? Is that an overpass or a tipped-over tanker? Yeah, as you walk away from the ship, the camera pans out so that you're never out of sight of the ship unless it's a storyline event. So that way you never lose it. You are intended to stick with the ship. All right, locked in place, positioned beneath the steam release valve. Can you put the fuel boxes on the top floor? Yeah. Oh, yeah. I suppose I could, but I guess in the back of my mind I was thinking that was storage for special things, like trinkets. I suppose I could put it up there. That's a good idea. I'll do that. Okay, trying to remember how this worked. Okay, so we take an elevator to the top of the ship, and we can hop up here. There we go. So this is one of those things. Like, that's a unique piece of garbage, and I don't know what it does. So I just burn it, and it is consumed as fuel. Is it unique? I'll just put it up here for now. Okay. But now let's see if we can access this crane. What is this? Ah, I remember what this is. Exciting stuff. Oops, I gotta hold it. Oh, do I need to move it? I don't. Great. All right. Yes, I'm excited. This is my favorite part of the ship. Let me show you what this did. All right, so oh, and it raised it, so we gotta, all right, let's go down here. I'll move it forward and then show you what this did. You don't get harmed from falling damage. You just kind of float down like a balloon. All right, so let's move forward. Now as we move forward, pay attention to the weather vane. Did you see that? The weather vane, the flag at the very top, just moved to the right. That means that there's a wind behind us pushing us forward. So, if you don't want to waste your fuel, or if you're ever out, check it out. All right, well, let's get rid of the anchor so that we can actually move. Head on up top. Push this. Check that out. Woo! We're wind powered. It's environmental. We're going green. We're not using fuel, and yet look at us move. Isn't that great? However, it only works when the wind is behind us. If the wind is in front of us, or if we're in a dead wind, it doesn't work. But we can combine the two to get some really intense speed. Let's put one box in for now. And start the engine. Lock it in place. So the key is, as we explore, we find new environmental puzzles like that we have to figure out to unlock new ship upgrades. Ooh, and we're really moving now. You'll notice me zipping by all of the decorations in the background. We sadly can't explore those. It really is a side stroller, and we have this real linear track that we can explore. Oh, yeah, we're out of fuel. Let's try that barrel and watch how it completely fills. Yeah, see? So that ship in the background is called Luna. Oh! Okay, we went a little too far. All right, so now this is one of those areas that we have to explore now, and I forgot how I went about this. Okay, so I'm glad I stopped when I did. You see that huge propeller in front of us? That's blocking our way. We need to figure out a way to get rid of that. And had we ran right into that, we would have damaged our ship. And we would have had to repair it, but we don't have the means to repair our ship yet. That comes later. Also, I found a new piece of junk, and I don't know what that is. Suitcase? And then there's another one. There. Okay. Drop off the junk for fuel. Let's put the anchor down. The anchor's down. Now we can explore. So we saw some stairs over here. Oh. Is that a baseball? Whoop. There's a button there, but let's go back here first. A bell! I never figured out what this does either. I hung it up, but I didn't know what I never found out what it does. And so here's an easy environmental puzzle. We got to remove this propeller. There it goes. Falls right off. Now we can proceed. I don't remember hearing that. What was that noise? Was that the propeller hitting the ground? It must have been. Okay, so last time I hung it right there, but I wonder if there's a way to hang it. I'd love to hang it from the sails, from the mast. No. So we can only hang stuff from these special hooks. All right, I'll put it, oops. I'll put it here. There we go. And then I'll put my junk back down here. It's really piling up. This chair, I don't need the chair. We'll burn that. Okay. All right, let's raise anchor and continue. Gotta plow through this. I know there's a spot where I have to stop coming up soon. So let's push some of this junk. See how we wasted a little bit there? It's just too much fun. Ah! And I got it a little bit. All right, so there are health meters. Let's put the anchor back down. There are health meters for the different parts of the ship. These 3 bars right next to the odometer denote the health meters of different parts of the ship. You see the equal sign next to the speed? That's the ignition, basically. And we see that we damaged the ignition slightly when we just hit that huge wall. That's why I was trying to slow down, but I didn't get it in time. All right, now, move from this. Oh, all my round things, balls as they're called, flew over there. And we see some fuel down here. Great. Let's grab this. And we've got one more box over there. Now, we got to get rid of this big wall in our way. Ooh. Libertalia, anyone? Okay, so we find some fuel here, and that's because we need to reignite this engine. So we put some inside, then push the button. Okay, so it rose that platform. Before I go that way, I want to see. Check it out. Another light. It does get pretty dark later on, so I'm trying to get as many lights as I can. Button. Bingo. And now we just float on down. This is a pretty dark corner. But you know what? I like that. Okay, we're fully fueled, so let's go. And we'll raise the sail after we get through this big bridge thing, because I don't want to damage it. Break it! We're okay, we did not damage much. Okay, let's raise the sail. Although there's no wind, you see that? Oh, we lost our wind. So it's not going to do much. Yep, so it goes up, it goes back down automatically. Alright, well, let's put some more fuel in there. Must rely on engine power. Left side of your ship looks like a fuel chute. Ah! Fuel! Thanks, Nick. It does. Wow. Yeah, we're on some salty lake bed is what we're on right now, but there's no wind. Oh, fuel. If anything, the wind is pushing back. You see that? So if we were to raise the sails right now, we would go backwards. In fact, let's test that out. Let's raise the anchor. And then raise the sails. There he is. You can see that we're barely going backwards, but we are a little bit. All right, let's lower that back down. All right, let's fire it up. Is this game free to play? No, I don't believe it's free, but it's not released yet. Actually, it will be released on May 17th. Up. What is this? I don't remember this. Is it a bottle, maybe? Oh, and it's getting dark. Nope. Got it. All right, I thought there was there more? Yeah, there's more out here. Ooh, what's that? Is that a wind that we hear right now? What is that? The wind is going the wrong direction pretty strongly. Okay. We're fighting against it. How slow we're going because of the wind. Oh, cool. Oh, so when you're inside the vehicle, you hear the rain patting on the metal outside. But when you step outside, listen. That's a great touch. Whoops. I wasted all those bounces. But thankfully, it's hard to run out of food. You seem to always find something. All right, forward. Really fighting the wind here. Lightning. But thankfully we can try this. I didn't show you this, but we've got a little fire hose. But now you see it's damaged. You see its health meter. It's the two perpendicular vertical lines. It's almost completely destroyed because it got hit by lightning. So we need to find a way to repair it. Also, the lightning strike damaged our ignition. You see the equal sign? It's at 75% left. So we need to find a way to repair that as well. But we don't have a way. We will soon get one. I almost get the feeling that we don't move quite as fast when we are as damaged as we are. But at least the rain has stopped, and look at this starry night. Isn't that a great little environment? It feels so dark and desolate. The only life is inside my crippled ship. Got struck by lightning. What happened to my headlights? Did the lightning take out my headlights? Lucas says, stop storing everything in the fuel area. I know I'm wasting fuel, but we get it in such an abundance that... I suppose I should store it up by the bed. Oh, more fuel. All right, I'll start storing it by the bed. Oh! Almost missed that wall. It's dark. Okay, but we can go on up here. Really up. Ah, okay, I know what this is. People are saying the game's sound is too loud. I can't hear you. Just thought you should know. Oh, okay, thank you. I'll tackle that now. Let's put it at 70%. How about that? Thank you. So this is a new device we get for our ship, a new upgrade. It's a blowtorch. You see this broken button? We just stand near it. There we go. Stop moving. Now we can repair everything that is broken. So let's put this over there. Watch the health jump up. There, that's fixed. And then we can fix our sail. There we go. All right, all of our upgrades. The health meter has gone up, but I thought I missed some loot back here. Oops. That's right, I'm storing it all up here now, aren't I? And then one thing remaining. It looks like this is a flashlight. Let's see, where's the best place to store this? There? Okay. Time to move on. Why my headlights aren't working? Oh! Looks like I'm gonna have to plow through that fence. Full steam ahead. Watching closely in case I need to brake. Looks like we're at some sort of train station. Up, brake! Hear that? It's coming from those speakers. But that wall is in our way. Lily up. Button. Hello from the Middle East, Oxhorn, says Lost. Well, hello from the Pacific Northwest. That's where I am today. Radio broadcast tower. Okay, not a train station. Oh. We got our signal. And a radio. Ah, that's a great touch. Where should we hang our radio? In the bedroom. How about that? Oh no, we've got all of our garbage in there. Let's sing it downstairs. Okay. We are empty. Oregon? Nope. Washington. Looks like we've driven out of the range of that broadcast tower. So the music stops. Flag is waving. Thank you. Thanks, Nick. I almost missed that. I did miss that. There we go. Pick up a little steam there. No pun intended. Tech Roller says, Ox, I've been absolutely addicted since I started watching a couple of weeks ago. Only realized you made Raffle Mile yesterday. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, sir. Fond memories from a long time ago. Oh, dear. Can I not use that as fuel? Oh, no, the bison. Oh. Ooh, look at that! Roaming wildebeest. Glad I didn't run them over, but I passed a whole bunch of fuel just now. think each of those only does half as well. Lock that in place. Scott says Little Nightmares, Limbo, and I Am Alive might be really good titles for your stream if Fallout and Bioshock ever gets old. Great tips. I will keep them in mind. Oops. Oh. And I'm out of fuel. There we go. Continuing onward. The Blue Isles. A fresh start. Looks like this was, what, a housing development? Fence! Oh, we dropped something there. Or is that just part of the fence? I think that's just part of the fence. Can I pick any of that up? Nope, that's just fence. Use this pause in the action to queue up a new fuel source. So that all I got to do is punch it when I get there. Good call. Saving fuel this way. Rai says, I'm going to Japan for the first time this June, and I was wondering if you've ever traveled outside the States. If not, any places you would like to go? I have traveled outside the States. Oh, break! But I've never been to Japan. I've been to Haiti. I've been to Amsterdam. Fond memories of both trips. And I do love travel. I would love to travel more sometime. Okay, now I forgot how this one went down. Oh, that's right. I need to go forward. You see those red tracks on the ground? Those are actual pressure plates. So I got to creep forward. There we go. And that opens the door. Pardon. Okay, my radio's kicking in. I guess I'm getting close to a broadcast source. Ice. There we go. No memory of this. What was this? Well, we'll pick up all the fuel. Oh. Oh, no. That's not what I meant to do. I remember. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh! Okay. Now I remember. So let's grab this rear winch, which we can also use to pull the car, and attach it to this thing. Oh, that's what I needed to do. Until it's hovering over that gap. Okay. Bingo. And it fits. So I get to show you what this does now. This is a trash vacuum. Isn't that great? Just sucks up anything. So I can leave that on and travel, and it'll suck up anything I drive past. Before I leave, I want to make sure there's nothing in this house. Nope. Nope, I can't do anything there. All right, back inside. Let's watch it work. See if we suck up the box. Yep. Look at that. See if it sucks up. Yep. Ooh, uphill. Oh, there's a sign. Crap. Hey, why didn't it suck up that stuff? Oh, because I'm out of fuel? Is that it? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm glad I didn't suck it up. One of those is gasoline, which is flammable, which would destroy my ship. This right here. That would set my ship on fire, and I don't want to do that, so. The blue aisles. Looks like the wind's going the wrong direction. Suck it up. Great stuff. wind in the right direction. Woohoo! Whoops. Up. Bingo. Oh, it's getting dark now. Oh no! I bonked something. My sail! Let's repair it. Leonidas says, looks fun. Yeah, I'm having fun. Okay. Guess I need to go up. Nope. Stop. 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 Okay, it stopped. Okay, what have we got here? A flower. Some more fuel. All right. Well. This is the only flower I recall finding in my last playthrough, and I hate to burn it. So let's put it on display. Oh, it's not sucking up. I guess my chute is full. There we go. Flower. Hold on, my wife is texting me. Questions about dinner? Two buttons. Which to push, which to push. Oh, can't push that one yet. Oh no. Oh, no! Where's the gap? The gap, the gap, the gap, the gap. There. Uh-oh, I heard a big boom. Did I just wreck my ship? Where did it go? Oh no! I lost it! Oh no, what have I done? Wait, is that a, okay, that's a tornado. Ah, there it is. Let's try to avoid this tornado. Oh! Tornado just took out the bridge! Go down. Whoa! Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Lost all my momentum there. Doggone it! I hit that bulkhead. Ah. My garbage chute is on fire. Oh, looks like that's about it. Before we head out and see where we're at. What is this? Is that a submarine? Ox, is this game post-apocalyptic? It is indeed. It is a submarine. What's this thing that I'm pushing? Ah! Am I gonna get squished? No! Who's... We're okay. We're okay. Suction still working? Yep. Ooh. I hit the ground hard there. Stuck? Ah! And now we get to use the forward winch. Whoa. And I got a light here. Where to hang it? Oh. Alright, to use the winch, we go here. Press this forward button on the bow. And that winches us out of this mud hole. Bingo. Look out for mirelurks. Ox, don't worry, I will. Okay, we're out. Remove the winch. Oh, don't want to back out. Don't want to get back in there. Ah, brake, 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 brake. Okay, hope. No. Okay, brakes. Now I don't want to get the fuel or the fire because that stuff will mess me up. So I'm just going to manually loot this stuff on the other side of it and then turn off my vacuum because I don't want to get the fuel. Okay, plenty of fuel. And turn on the vac. Oh, nope, nope. Wait till we pass the fire, then turn on the vacuum. Hopefully we can crawl out of this now. Yes! Skipping the flames. Adding the steam or releasing the steam, turning on our shit again. Consume that fuel. For those interested in this game, I have a link to the Steam page in the description below. It's available on May 17th, I think. Oh. Hey, new sponsor, Lurch. Thank you, Lurch. Okay, I can't stream for much longer. I got to go to dinner soon, but I'll try to do for a few more minutes. Through the fence. It's nighttime again. Oh, I hate nighttime. It's very moody, but it's dark. Oh no! Ooh, when I bonked it. But looking at my health meters, they all look okay. I could repair my ignition a little bit. Let's repair the ignition a bit. No. No. There. And then what's the next thing? The trash chute is a little damaged. And it looks like the sails are a little damaged. Okay. Now where are we? Whoops. Let's Try for a longer jump this time. Alley-oop. Ah. Hey, thanks for the tip, Rye. Can I kick people off? I mean, I'd have to pause the game and figure out a way to ban people. All right. There. We're picking up some sort of sound on that radio. Did you hear that? I'm guessing that means we're close to civilization or life or something. Ooh. We're traveling far now. Well, talk about post-apocalyptic. Look at this. Big signs that say future. We build our future. Oh, wow, I'm really getting far from my ship. Fuel. Oh, no. I have to use that as a, fuel for that. Okay. What's this? Woo! Gondola! Would you like to ride in my beautiful balloon? Sleeping Person says hello from Sydney, New South Wales, Oxhorn. Great to have you on the program, Sleeping Person. Oh. Is this one of those Indiana Jones leap of faith things? Looks that way. Oh, great. I do hear voices on the radio, but I can't make them out. Suction should pick up the rest. One. Yep. 2, 3. Bingo. We are just tearing up all of these pipes. Oh, this can't be good for my ship. Oh, another pipe. I didn't get it in time. Break. Oh. Looks like just my Ignition is damaged slightly. Not bad. Bingo. Now what? Are we on some sort of... Okay, I remember. We're on a raft. Here we go. Oh, I remember this. It's a paddle boat. Check this out. Close it, and then hamster power. Look at that. Is stopping and waiting for morning a thing? No, it's linear. So the further you get, the faster you get through the night. Tom says, can't resist us to sponsor. This is a great channel. Thank you so much, Tom. I really appreciate it. I'm out of tea. But we can sit back and enjoy the boat ride. Nothing like a cigar on a late Sunday evening as the sun sets, enjoying a paddle boat ride through orange post-apocalyptic wastewater. Bonk. Nope. Yep. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. I think we can go forward now. And there's that teddy bear I was talking about. I think we find 2 teddy bears, but we can't really do anything with them, so I guess I'll just burn them as fuel. Do you stream on Twitch? I used to. I don't anymore because Twitch told me that I had to choose one, YouTube or Twitch, or I'd be banned, and I chose YouTube. So, I mean, I could switch to each individually, but not at the same time, which is what I want to do. Violates their terms of service. 3 buttons. Oh, I remember this. Okay, this is, I believe, our final upgrade. And it's the wheels. See how messed up these wheels are? They've got these big holes in them. We can repair it with new wheels. Scott says, hey, do you have any favorite books? What's on your bucket list? Oh. That's right, I have to take my wheels off first. So let's move those down. I really want to get through the classics first, like Catcher in the Rye. I never read any of those books in high school, so I want to go through all of... I read The Grapes of Wrath, but I didn't read any of those classic American books that I want to read. Read a lot of Sherlock Holmes and P.G. Wodehouse, C.S. Lewis. 1984. Brave New World. I haven't read many of the other modern classics. Okay, so there we go. We've got our new wheels attached. That opens up this door. Get a great profile of that, or head-on of that. Shit, and then we can push the button to bring ourselves down. Now let's see how the new wheels work on our ship. And a much smoother ride. Look at that. Oh, looks like I was full, so I missed one. Wow. Much smoother ride. I want the wind to start going the right direction because I'd love to lift the sail. Ah. I don't want this. I do want that light. Aha. Oops. Where can I put it? I've got lights everywhere now. I'd have to take down my. I'd have to take down something. Well, we don't need to hang the radio. Put the radio over here, someplace safe. Thanks for the tip, you know me. Samuel, thank you. He just wanted to say I love your content so much. Can't wait to see that video on Arcade Gannon. Yeah, I'm working on it. If you've been watching the stuff I've published this week, you'll see that I have him as a companion. And that's because he is my next big video. Ooh. Are we going on another boat ride? That's right. Bonk. Okay, now, to lift the sails. Wind power, baby! Woohoo! This should take us out of night and into morning, I think. Aw, my cigar's out. Sit back and enjoy the ride. Who's your favorite companion in Fallout New Vegas? Mine is Arcade Gannon. Well, I haven't played through all of them yet. I'm enjoying Arcade Gannon, but so far my favorite is Cass. I love her Whiskey Rose perk. Love this music. Isn't this music great? How much money do you spend on your cigars and scotch? Says Sleeping Person. Not a whole lot. I mean, cigars are fairly reasonably priced compared to cigarettes, certainly. The music is so good. These new wheels are amazing. Look how smooth this ride is compared to the first half of this video. Ooh, what is that? I'm getting vibes of Poseidon energy looking at these huge valleys. I hope I don't slam right full steam into something. Oh, and there, of course I did. Wasn't paying attention. Anchor. And I missed some stuff. And this is a little model boat. I don't want to consume that. Let's save that. Let's put it in the bed. It's a little model boat. Okay. I think this is going to be the final puzzle I solve, and then I got to go and do dinner. No. Do I just have to plow through this? There we go. Wind is the wrong direction. Can't raise the sail. All right, and it just did an autosave, which makes it a good place to break. I know that that's frustrating. I've been having a whole lot of fun, but I've been doing this for an hour and 40 minutes. Live broadcast of Far LoneSails. The game hasn't even released yet, and I don't want to go through the whole thing and spoil it for those of you who haven't had a chance to play it yourself. So there you go. Thought I would do something different today. Had a whole lot of fun. I love post-apocalyptic games, and finding things that are new, like this side-scroller Far Sails, where you're upgrading your vehicle and surviving environmental stuff, is a whole lot of fun. Solving puzzles and avoiding tornadoes and lightning strikes is great. Well, thank you for joining me for this impromptu stream. I hope you enjoyed Far LoneSails. Link to its Steam page is in the description of this video in case you're interested. I'm going to go have dinner with the family and enjoy the rest of my Sunday. No video tomorrow, of course, because today is my day off, so I'm not going to have something for you tomorrow. But I'll be hard at work again tomorrow morning, which means I'm going to have the next video in my Camp McCarran series on Tuesday. So stay tuned for that. And then, of course, after that, we're going to be doing stuff on Arcade Ganon. We've got the next ending for Fallout New Vegas to go through. Remember, we did House, but we still have to do Legion, NCR, and Independent. Not to mention lots of great stuff in Fallout 3 and 4 to go through. So, lots to look forward to. Thank you so much for coming to this broadcast, for sponsoring me, for becoming a sponsor on Patreon, and of course, for subscribing. I'm going to let you all go here. I will see you all again very, very soon. Thanks a bunch.